Hey guys, M.V.K here. Welcome back to another uh, movie review. I was about to say comic. Uh, how's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's well on their end. Well, me and my bro, we had come back. We had saw a new movie this Friday, and yeah, on Friday the 13th, yeah, we saw a movie. And everybody should know that I'm a huge fan of this franchise, and everybody should know that. Everybody does know who my favorite actor who's played this character, but I have to also give a lot of credit to Mr. Craig. We saw Spectre this Friday. Just me and my bro, just the Bennett bros out, and we had a good time, as always. And as always, as I do with my movie reviews, usually, most of the time, because everybody seems to like that, is that I show proof of, I saw the movie. There you go. There's my ticket stubs, if you get a good look at that. Yeah, I saw Spectre at 6:30 p.m., November 13th. I very much enjoyed the movie. Very much indeed. I thought this movie Spectre was, in my opinion, I wrote it on my Facebook, probably the best out of Mr. Craig's run. I thought he just brought his charm to the character, as always, his witty charm, but also just his flavor to the character, that what we've come to enjoy about his version of Bond. I loved. I'm not going to spoil too much of the movie. I just don't want to spoil too much, but I'll give you kind of the plot in a sense. It seems that Bond finds out about a secret organization known as Spectre that seems to be putting its hands and needles and claws or tentacles, whatever, because that's their embryo. It looks like an octopus. Into all the world's, security organizations, MI5, doesn't matter where, they're everywhere. They have eyes everywhere, and they're led by Christoph Waltz character, who seems to have a big history with Bond. And I'll leave it at that. But let's get down to some of the scenes, what I enjoyed about it, and some that I didn't like about it. But overall, I did enjoy the movie. First of all, let's talk about the opening musical score, the theme, when they show the credits. The song by Sam Smith, beautiful. I loved it. I'm definitely going to download that from iTunes or wherever. I'm going to buy that song. That was a beautiful song. I loved it. Me and my bro, Malcolm, when we were in the movie theaters, we were just listening, and just a beautiful song. It was really good. I will say this. I did love the opening scene in Mexico City. I thought that was so great. Well crafted, well done. The fight scene, still in Mexico City, but in a helicopter, and that was funny. I was just like, how is this helicopter still staying up in the air without stalling? But it was still fun to me. It was still funny. Q was great. Q is still the witty character that he is, but still brings his own wit and charm to the character. I love that there's a scene where it looks like it's building up to give Bond 007 something, but it's not for 007. I'm not gonna ruin what that was, but it was funny. It was pretty funny. Moneypenny in this she's great. Of course there's a new actress playing her. But it was fun. It was fun to see her. She brought her own charm as well to compensate with Bond's charm, which I enjoyed. Ray Fiennes as M. For what he was given, I enjoyed his version of M. However, I will say this, my fellow Bond fans, I miss Judi Dench. And that's something I probably will get a lot. I'm assuming a lot of else people also miss, because I miss her. I miss her as I'm not gonna ruin it, but there's something in there that goes down. She does make a cameo, which is cool, but it was like, oh man, she's not here anymore. But other than that, the movie had everything I wanted. It had action, it had suspense, there was drama as well into it, but it also had a little funny comedic sides to it, and a lot of it came from Bond, which was really funny at times. There's a scene, I gotta spoil this one, but there's a scene where he goes to this clinic and he needs to visit one of this woman right here, the new Bond girl. He needs to go see her, and she's a doctor, Snow, and pretty much the security guards are telling him to leave, and then when he sees the villains coming after her, he goes back in, and I know he punches one of the security guards, and one of the security guards starts coming, he just says, get down. I thought that was, and the guard just falls down. So I was laughing when that happened. That was so much funny. That was funny as hell to me. But yeah, it had everything I wanted in it. Now, you guys are probably asking, how did I enjoy the villains? The villains of this Bond, this installment of a Bond movie. Let's start off with, I know a lot of my fellow wrestling fans are probably going to ask me. So, Chris, how was Dave Bautista? Did he bring his A game? How was Drax the Destroyer? Honestly, Mr. Bautista, I thought what he was given, it worked for him. He didn't speak. He only had one line in the movie, and that was the last encounter of him and Bond. But his character was very much an homage to all those classic character villains from Bond movies from yesteryears. Odd Job, Jaws, you name it. He felt like that every time. I'm like, yeah. But when he came on the screen, when he made his appearances, it was almost like all eyes on him. You knew something was going to go down, and when it did, it was just like, ooh. What he did to this one guy when Bond was watching the meeting of Spectre, yeah, he did, and it was like, ooh. But he was also like I guess you could say the Terminator. He was relentless. He just kept coming after. Just the final scene between him and Bond was great. That was really, I liked how they choreographed that scene. I thought that was really well done. But he was great. Like I said, what he was given, I was fine with it. For the main villain, Christoph Waltz character, I love Christoph Waltz. Great actor. However, this is my problem with this film, was that the subplot that involved another agency of British intelligence, basically MI5. I think MI5 or MI6, one of them, really took up more of the movie. So by the time Christoph Waltz characters came into the fold, and it to me and my brother, we really felt like that took up so much time. The subplot of MI and taking over, kind of doing this and doing that. It felt more like we didn't really get to explore his character more. So when him and Bond did come together, and it felt a little rushed. That's just, and I'm not saying that it was necessarily bad, but I just felt like the subplot that was going on with MI5 and all that really took up more of what was going on until we saw that it was interconnected with Spectre. But still, it was just like, there could have been more with Christopher Waltz, because he's such a good actor, and this is not his first rodeo as a villain, so we know he's a good villain. He plays good villains, and when he came together with Bond, it was just like, it could have been more. It just could have been more. But like I said, the action was good. The the drama was good. Bond bringing his witty charm and kissing the girls and making them cry and things like that. It was great. My only nitpick, and this is just me because I love her so much, is that Monica Bellucci was only in it for about a minute. I'm like, oh no, like really? She's only in it. I was like, cause look, oh my god, I was really sad about that. I was like, really? She was only in for that much? But other than that, I did enjoy it. I very much enjoyed this. This to me was, out of Mr. Craig's run, his best, the best. And the way it ends, I'm not gonna ruin it, but the way it ends, if this is Mr. Craig's finale to his run of the character, I'll say this. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because if it isn't, but I'll say this. Thank you, Mr. Craig, for your, how many, 4 or 5 movies you've done with the character. I very much enjoyed your interpretation of the character, and I feel that Ian Fleming would be very proud of you. Would be very proud to know that, and I think you'd be proud just to know his character is still breaking box office today. I mean, this movie is the #1 movie in the world. Come on. So, like I said, guys, try not to ruin. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but overall, all you need to know, guys, is the Omni Geek High Lord of New York. Yeah, New York. Very much enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it very much. Do I recommend it? Hell yeah. If you're a Bond fan, you're gonna love it. If you are a casual Bond fan, you're still gonna like it. But if you are a fan of espionage and suspense thrillers and things like that, you'll still love it. But other than that, guys, that's all I gotta say. You've seen the movie? You tell me if you've seen it. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? And other than that, guys, this is Mom Running Kids saying peace, my love, stay tuned to real, guys. You'll see me with another review. Next movie I will be seeing before November ends. You'll definitely see a review of the Peanuts movie. I gotta represent I'm a big Charlie Brown fan, so you know I'm gonna see that. Of course, there's Creed coming up. Gotta see Creed. And then December starts rolling around, and there's a couple of movies in December I gotta see. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, or just thoughts, vid, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But other than that, looking forward to your input. I'll see you guys later. Take care.